welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. Yes, guys, it's another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hey, guys. Oh, man, I'm buffering, it looks like. I don't understand that. It's like not, and then all of a sudden it just gets better. So sorry about that if there's a little lag. I don't know absolutely why that is. But anyway, in any event, welcome to Hello World. I'm so grateful that you guys are here with me. There are so many other things you could be doing at this moment in time, but you are spending a little bit of time with moi. How was your day? And I like to always say, make sure you are liking, subscribing, turning on your notification bells. And if you can, give me a little thumbs up. That will definitely help the channel do tremendous things. So I definitely appreciate it. So yeah, guys, tell me, how was your day? I'm always interested in knowing how everyone is doing because we really should be very interested in each other and, invest our times just getting to know one another. So, yes, my day was amazing. It started off with me waking up extremely tired and then going to work. Like, I went to bed around midnight, which is bad because you're supposed to go to bed pretty early. Hey, Melissa W. Welcome to Hello World. Yes, so I went to bed late and I kept waking up all night. I kept waking up. And when I finally had the alarm go off, I was just like, oh, really? You want to do this to me? Let this be Sunday all over again so I could sleep in a little bit. So yeah. How was your day, Melissa W? I saw you a few times today. I hope it was amazing. And also, guys, if any of you know Borderline Hoarderish, you can just look up Borderline, then the word hoarder-ish, and check out her site. Wish her a happy birthday if you can. Even if you see this live after the fact, I'm pretty sure to make her day just to see random strangers saying, "Hey, happy birthday." So, oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Today is gonna be another topic that is hard to talk about, but is very necessary. Because, a lot of times I'm talking to myself as well. Um, because in order to do better, you have to point out some of your shortcomings and try to work on them and then do better. Um, one of those days. Mm. You go, girl. I'm glad. I'm glad I could help in that way. Um, Seeing results. That's what we're talking about today. Yes, seeing results. Sometimes we think that, man, let's just say you had an idea of where you would be in life, right? And you don't necessarily see the results that you expected, right? But you're still somewhere, right? You still got to a certain point that you may never have gotten to had you not worked hard. So I think a lot of times we outweigh the things that we have done because we haven't seen what we ultimately want in life. So imagine, let me think of a real life scenario that we all can kind of agree to disagree. Okay, let's just say, okay, you're in high school and you graduate, but not necessarily with honors, not necessarily as an A student, not necessarily as a B plus student, but just a BC student. A lot of times we don't celebrate the fact that you made it because you feel like, oh, the pressure of, well, sometimes our parents may have said their expectations for you was to like definitely be an A student because they want to brag to their friends about how smart their kid is, whatever. But everybody forgets the fact that you did 12 years worth of work in school, repetition, memorizing things, taking tests, going on field trips, being told what to do, what not to do, learning to have your own personality somewhat. And you forget all of those things, which helped you see the result that you had, which was graduating. I don't believe any actual employer will go back into our eighth grade catalog right now, because I think we're all over the age of that era, and say, hey, you didn't get straight A's, you didn't get straight B's, so therefore you're probably not capable of handling the task of this required job or position, because they already took the result of the fact that you have a diploma that just states you passed. Nobody cares about the A's or the B's or the C's. They just care about the fact that you passed. You have proof that you made it through. Hmm. Yeah. And I think a lot of us have been taught to settle. How can you see results if you just settle and become complacent because you think that you can't possibly do better or possibly have better because it may be a little hard at first? Let me tell you guys. So last night, remember when I told you I had to take that call? The woman's name is Heather, and she is, let me tell you, one of the dopest people, shortest, dopest conversation I've ever had with a perfect stranger who actually helped me and not gave me to run around and like, oh, you should do this, that, the other, but just literally helped me, right? So remember, I told you guys that I needed to talk to her about how to get my Amazon account moving. Now, mind you, this is episode 107 for those who may not have been listening to yesterday. So I took the call. After that, I was like, oh man, I hope she calls me back. So she finally called me back. And let me tell you, she was like, so where do you want to see your account, your Amazon account go? Because I was basically set up with Amazon. I set up a true life store with Amazon. So think of Macy's. That's what I did, right? I got the brand registry. I got it all approved. My logo was approved. I had to show proof that the company was really mine. I had to show proof that it was trademarked, all of that stuff, right? So I did all of that stuff with Amazon. And so now I have the brand registry, right? But I got stumped by having to list everything. And that is not just listing a t-shirt and that's it. With every t-shirt color, you need to have a barcode, and a barcode has to change. So at the end of the day, if I truly wanted to list a lot of items going through Amazon that way, I would have needed to purchase at least 100 barcodes. And I still didn't know what I was doing, because you have to do variants, you have to do this, you have to do that. So when I explained this to Heather, who was soon will be a YouTuber, so you guys should definitely look at her channel when she does open that channel. She is a friend of Eat Sleep Amazon, so definitely link up with them, because all Heather needs now is to be encouraged to go ahead and put up her content and know that we'll be there to support her. But she basically said, well, how about doing it this way? I was like, oh, well, thank you. That's all it takes, guys. She was like, so what are you trying to do with that account? I was like, I don't know. I need somebody to basically manage it or whatever. She was like, well, there's another way. I never even knew there was another way. And she introduced me to that way, right? Like, I was stuck. Now, mind you, I was stuck with this Amazon for like 2 years, because I've been working on this Amazon thing for more than 2 years. More than 2 years. Because I started the Amazon merchant account a long time ago. But when I got hemmed up, I gave up. But imagine if I didn't put the work in to even know what I was talking about so that I could relay that message to Heather, who knew that I was serious about my company, serious about trying to really list my clothing through Amazon, and was able to get me an answer. That's the result, guys. After 2 years of toiling and fighting and figuring out, because I don't have Adobe, so I don't know how to edit photos and stuff like that and all of that stuff, right? So then she just saved me the cost of doing another photo shoot with a random person, having a white background, where now all I have to do is send the design to Amazon if I'm approved. And then that's it. Then I'll have another tool of selling my clothing. So if people don't trust the site, the Be the Difference site, then they can go through Amazon and I'll still get credit for that. So, needless to say, all of that time and how that ended up happening was Eat Sleep Amazon was talking about something. I was like, oh, can you help me with my Amazon account? If I didn't ask, I would not have gotten this result, right? A lot of times we're so prideful and don't want to ask people for help. Let me tell you, I let pride go in many areas of my life because I know I can't do my life by myself. I need the support. Never ever will you go far in life if you are the captain, the sailor, the second mate, the first mate, the cook, the cleaner, the scrubber, the dishwasher, the person that relaxes. So if we can't multitask all of those things at one time through a storm, what do you think? So we might as well just let that pride go and let other people help you. So what's wrong if you ask for help? There's nothing wrong with that. That just shows that you're smart, number one, and you want to get the answer faster than just fighting around to get the answer. Oh, let me also tell you today, let me pause and also tell you today. Yeah, she is dope. Let me tell you today. So I went to the gym. Yes, I did. After that long weekend of working out. So I went to the gym Saturday from 7:30 to 11. And then I went to the gym yesterday. It was a lot shorter. And then tonight. So there's a group of us that used to take a class called Afterburn. And this probably ties in good with seeing results as well. So one of the trainers just up and quit, and there was no one there to cover the classes anymore. So then I befriended one of the other members, and periodically we'll text each other. And so I texted him. I was like, "Hey, if there's no class, do you kind of want to get together and do our own thing?" Tonight it was three of us, and we pretty much did our own class, and we killed it. Like my legs. Hopefully tomorrow morning when I step off of the bed tomorrow, my foot will be like, ooh, wobbly. Because for the first time in a long time, I actually sweat at the gym because we just kept moving. We kept moving. We kept moving. So, had I not said, hey, let's try to do a class together, we all would have been working out separately, not having the momentum to push yourself a little harder to get the results that they basically said, shoot, if we keep this kind of working out together, I'm just going to cancel that other membership and we'll just work out together. Because the class was tough. It was very tough. Even for me, I sat down a few times. So basically, what we did, I don't know if you know what the sled is, but the sled is pretty much this thing that you push or pull. And so I was saying, like, we should do it 10 rounds of everything. So we did 8 because the one lady, it was her first time exercising in about 3 weeks. And when she said she wanted to throw up, I was like, I don't want to be the reason for that. So I was like, all right, let's just stop at 8. So we did the sled 3 times. So going this way and that way was 1 time. I put 2 45-pound weights on the sled. The sled itself weighs about 45 pounds too. So we pushed that back and forth. And then when that was done, we did more legs. When that was done, we did lunges. When that was done, we did arms. So pretty much like this, we did arms. When that was done, we did our side to side, kind of to get, the love handles getting good. And so we did that 8 times. And I was profusely sweating. And I was like, this is the best workout I've had in a while. Let me tell you. So they're like, we'll see you on Wednesday, Joy. I was like, okay. So now I'm gonna have to call my hairstylist and be like, can I reschedule till Friday? Because I want to keep this momentum going. Yes. But I say that to say, had I not reached out to him and said, hey, do you want to, if there's no class tonight, do you want to get together and do something? We wouldn't have the results of our legs hurting right now or being sore from just stepping down on steps. And we wouldn't have, like, right here is sore, my arms are sore, my legs are definitely sore. So I know that was a good workout. I can't wait for Wednesday. And I'm going to go back again tomorrow because I just have to. Oh, and I saw my little ball of inspiration. Yes, I did. We didn't have a conversation, but just seeing my inspiration there alone was a good thing. See, sometimes we think we have to say things in order to be effective. No, your mere presence, like I keep telling you guys, your mere presence alone can be the difference for someone. Their mere presence alone was the difference for me. Put a smile on my face, and I was like, okay, everything is good. Hey, the truth. Welcome to Hello World. Mm-hmm. Yes. However way you have to do it just to get someone to see life a little differently, you have to do it. And if you have the tools to do it, like the truth is saying, then it's up to you guys to go ahead and do that. So don't think because you don't see the results now of what you expected that you didn't have results. Because 5 years ago, you weren't where you are now. And then another 5 years ago, you're going to be somewhere further than where you are right now. So, as you're taking those little baby steps or big giant steps to get to whatever result that you desire, remember the middle parts. Remember those and embrace those and love them. Because a lot of times, those middle pieces, that's where the enjoyment is. Just the road to getting there, that's the enjoyment. So when you get the results that you want, it's not the result that's the best, it's the road that you took to get there. That's where you need to focus on. That's where you need to enjoy the journey. A lot of times people say enjoy the journey, but we don't understand necessarily what that means, enjoy the journey. That's exactly what it means. As you have your big goal, that mountain you want to climb, enjoy each step you take. When your foot slips off of that rock, enjoy the fact that you were able to hold yourself up, or someone was there to help you, or to keep that string on you to hold you up. Remember those things, because once you get your trophy or your result, it it doesn't mean as much because you understood what it took to get there. So the results isn't the ending, it's the journey too. The ending is just your reward, just like when you get your diploma. It's just a piece of paper after that. But it was all the nooks and crannies, all the tests, all the friends you made, all of the teachers you spoke with, maybe the ones you got on their nerves, maybe they got on your nerves. The tests, the gym classes, the relationships, the arguments, those little bits and pieces make that diploma worth something. So remember, guys, your results are not the end, it's the journey too. So you better start, well, we better start appreciating every single day, every single hurdle, whether it's a good hurdle or a bad hurdle. Just appreciate it because it's a gift. that you were able to even see that. I was watching Norgus R's channel today, and the Shamrock Pixie was sharing a story about a young kid. I think it was a toddler because I couldn't hear everything while I was at work. A toddler went under in the river because the river by them, the rapids are, the current is very strong, and the child never came back up. And all I could think was, wow, they're never going to see first grade. They're never going to see eighth grade. They're never going to see high school. They're never going to go out on a date. They're never going to experience physical romantic love. They're never going to experience the potential of having a child with another person. They're never going to experience working. And yet, we who have been grown into these adult like bodies, have experienced at least most of the things I just listed, and that child will never get to. So that's why I keep saying that this is a gift that we have. Don't waste anything about it. Don't waste the time. Don't waste anything. If you want to see results in a different way, start living your journey in a different way. Start navigating differently. But also remember, we got to be the difference. So while we're journeying on, at some point in time, we have to pay it forward in our actions and our speech and our intentions. So let me ask you guys this. Have you seen results? Are you happy with the results that you have thus far? Sometimes we have to think long and hard about that, other times not. But if you're not happy with the results that you have seen thus far, it only means that you need to focus more on yourself and that unlimited potential that yet needs to be tapped into. If only you would give your life a chance to do so. You have so many unlimited abilities. Just tap into it. Take the time to tap into it. And then it also stems into your legacy. When you die, what will people be willing or wanting or feeling most strongly about you to take to the next generation, and so on and so forth? That's a beautiful legacy to have. All because you enjoyed the results to your destination. Guys, remember to like, subscribe, share. Give me some thumbs up if you can. I'm on Hello World every single night between 7 and 9. You guys are an encouragement to me, and I hope that I can be an encouragement to you. And out of everything, just help us, all of us, to think a little differently about things, about life, and to really, really appreciate it. Because there's other people who would love to appreciate but don't have the opportunity. While we do have the opportunity, we should take it full advantage of it. Even if your life isn't exactly where you want it to be, you can always change that. Focus on yourself, set some goals, set some priorities, and you'll be on your way. Yes, you will. Continue to write on your vision boards. Yes. No vision board is ever complete. Eating healthier will also help you think a little clearer. You will see results. Let's just say if you want to lose weight, you don't think about the end result or the poundage that you want to be or the fat that you want to lose. Think about the journey to it. You can't possibly run into the quick fixed diet plans to keep you at the weight that you desire. No, 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 no. You got to do it the eat. You have to do it the right way. Incorporating exercise, incorporating changing what you eat, incorporating when you eat, incorporating portion sizes. All of that, guys, is the journey to the result that you want. Because if you can incorporate all of those, that becomes a lifestyle change. And that is the goal. Because a lot of times when you have the quick fix diets, you quick fix, then you binge more. Nothing in life worth having is ever easy at getting all the times. Sometimes you got to keep on learning so that you can appreciate your gifts and then become more open for more blessings. Yes. Yes. Well, guys, Melissa, I'm so thankful that you were here hanging with me. I appreciate it. And also for all of you who may watch this on the rerun, I am super excited. I'm thankful for you sharing and caring and believing that I can be the inspiration for so many people that you feel it worth sharing. That's amazing to even think. But remember, guys, you are beautiful. Your life is necessary. You have the biggest purpose in life. All you have to do is remember to tap into your purpose. Remember, your results is not the end, it's the journey to. That's where your enjoyment is. That's where you can solidify whether, ooh, I need to go a little bit more left. I need to navigate and connect more with this person, that person. I need to adjust my vision board. I need to work on a better meal plan. I need to exercise more. I need to influence more. Because while I'll never be perfect, I'm talking about all of us, while I'll never be perfect, what I have to give and offer for others is just right. Yes, just right. It's happening now. That's a quote from my book. Hit the links in the description. That's a shameless plug, but it just really happens to be a quote. Hit the description below if you want to get the book. It's in book 1. Just right is happening now. So you continue to be amazing. You guys continue to be the difference every single day to any and everyone that you meet. Because if you can be the difference for me, which I'm a very hard person to please, then you can be the difference for anyone else. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I'm thankful that you give me a little bit of your time each and every single night. Whether it be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, it doesn't matter. Hey, Debbie, welcome. I'm about to wrap it up, but you can catch the replay. Everybody who may watch this at the end, Debbie does sales. She's also another person. I'm trying to pick her brain about marketing. If only she would pay attention to me. I need that conversation. Hey, Eva, how are you, girl? Welcome to Hello World. Yes. I am by. Yes. You guys are amazing. Never, ever, 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 ever forget that. Even when you're in your down parts, just remember hearing my voice echo in your head. You're never, ever, 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 ever short of being amazing, 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 amazing. So that'll be your light in the tunnel. So when you come out, you can be like, hello, world. No, but seriously, guys, just stay encouraged. Try to stay in that aura of being encouraged. Surround yourself around people who are encouraging. Encourage others, and that will help keep you encouraged. It's a circle. So until I see you guys tomorrow between 7 and 9, this is another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. I wish that tonight will be the end of tonight will be better than the beginning of your day. Tomorrow will be better than this evening, nor or tomorrow afternoon. So all in all, you are amazing. Your day will be amazing, and you will continue to be the difference. Toodles!